I just wanted to come to you all today just kind of for an update, how I'm doing, check and see how y'all are doing. Just kind of a touch base video. And so I thought I would just hop on here. I'm actually heading to the grocery store. I did not do the massive panic shopping that some did over the last couple of weeks. And so I did pick up a few things last week. I showed y'all what I got. I'm not going to do a grocery haul video this week. I told my husband last night, I was like, this is a different time for us, and I have to think about it from a different mental place than what I typically look at my weeks. And I don't feel like I can make a plan until I see what's available. And so I'm kind of going backwards. I'm going to pick up what is available and I'll make a plan from there. And so that's just kind of a backwards way. It's something I'm not used to. And so I'm just adjusting along with everyone else. So that's kind of where I'm at with that. Mentally, I am doing my best to keep my own anxiety in check. I am fortunate enough that I'm able to work from home about 95% of the time. So I will have to make a few trips into the office here and there just because of the nature of our business. It's just going to be required. And luckily I work in a very small office, and so we're able to socially distance ourselves well there. So that's a good thing. So I made a Sam's run this morning, and I was, until you see it yourself, and I hadn't really, you don't quite understand the magnitude of things until you see that there's like literally aisles of empty shelves. And I just was like, wow, like I know and I fully understand that we do not have a product shortage right now as far as food is concerned. What we have is just the system has been overwhelmed, and it's going to take them a minute to get that stock moved around from wherever it's stored and brought to where it needs to go. And so we just are going to have to be patient with that and kind of keep checking our stores as we're able and make do with what is available at the time. I mean, I'm about halfway out of milk and we're not big milk drinkers. I've said that before. And so I'm hoping to find milk. I'm good on eggs. I got eggs last weekend, so I'm still good on eggs. I'm good on bread. So I'm hoping. I have one package of hamburger meat in my freezer, and I'm hoping to pick up some hamburger meat today when I go in the store. And I'm just gonna go from there. So I'll touch base with you all. I'm getting ready to go into the store now. I'll touch base when I come back out and just kind of give you guys an update on that. And I just am hoping that everyone is doing well, that you're mentally taking care of yourself, that you are doing what you need to do to stay mentally well. Because let's face it, now it's a time of uncertainty. It's a time of, some people have real fear. Some people, have some anxiety. It's a time of isolation for many people. I have family members who live alone, and, that I'm concerned about just the sheer isolation of them not having their normal social circle that they would have. So, you know, just praying, and, you know, just doing the best I can to keep myself in check. So I'll be back. So just leaving the grocery store, and again, very interesting. Not a lot to choose from. So I still don't know what we're gonna eat this week, but we have some stuff. So I normally don't buy a lot of just frozen things, but honestly, like, there was no hamburger meat. There was very limited pork options. I did get some chicken, frozen, like chicken tenders at Sam's, but they did not have any fresh chicken at my grocery store. So I picked up some just convenient frozen things. So it's not necessarily how I want to eat, but for right now, I think that's we just all need to, you know, just do what we can do to get by. I did. So those of you who endured my birthday vlog, thank you. I know it was long, but you all know that I wanted these frosted cookies for my birthday that were not available when we did our grocery pickup when I was with my cousin. I got the cookies. I'm going to have one after dinner. I'm gonna pick up dinner from our typical Friday night restaurant. Gonna grab our fajitas that we have every Friday night, pretty much, on my way back home. And so I'm gonna grab those. And you know, if you are able to, in your area, support your local businesses that are able to be to make the adjustment to just pickup service or delivery or things like that, I encourage you to do that. Those small businesses, like this is a local, you know, Mexican restaurant, and you know, they are going to be hurting. And so as long as we are able to, I plan on 1 or 2 nights a week picking up from those establishments to just help, you know. So it's something we would normally do anyway. We would normally go out on Friday night and have our fajitas, and I'm able to stop and pick those up, and so that's what I'm going to do, and I'm happy to do it. And I just encourage you, if that's an option or you have an opportunity to help a small business like that, to just, if we just all do our part, you know, if we all just do a little bit. So anyway, like I said, this is definitely just a time that I don't think anybody probably living has ever experienced, and I think we need to remember to show each other grace during this time, and compassion, and you know, just try to be encouraging to one another. Pick up the phone and call somebody, especially those that you know are isolated. Maybe, you know, someone that lives alone or whatever. Just, you know, pick up the phone and give them a call and check on them and see how they're doing. And if you know that you're going to get out and go see what you can find, ask if there's anything that you can pick up for them. You know, you can always just leave it on their doorstep. So, you know, I think that's just what we have to do right now. We just have to come together and support one another. Yes, I am going to do my best to continue to be mindful of what I'm eating, and I'm going to track my food the best that I can. And at the same time, I am going to, I'm just going to really give myself some grace and know that when this passes, and this too shall pass, I can focus my attention back on my weight loss program, and that's okay. I know that if I struggle right now, that it's okay, and I know that I have the tools available to me when things are back to normal, that I can get right back on track, and I can get right back, to it. So while the options available to me may not fit what I would like them to be for my weight loss journey, it is what it is, and I'm not gonna let that affect me mentally. So it's hard. I had a difficult time both at Sam's this morning and in just my local grocery store. Just mentally, it was very quiet in both places. People are keeping their distance and allowing each other space to get what they need to get. But it's almost very somber feeling, and I just kind of felt emotional. Plus my anxiety's up there because I tend to like to bury myself at home in general. I think I've said before, I don't really like crowds of people, and so for me, the social distancing is, okay in that regards, because it's kind of something I do naturally. Anyway, but I think there's something different about when I just choose it versus when you kind of feel like you have to. I think it does something to you mentally, but anyway, I think I'm carried on longer than I really anticipated doing. But I wanted to just touch base. I wanted to just encourage people. I wanted to share where I'm at mentally, what I'm doing to just get through this a day at a time. Because really, that's all we can do. We can take it a day at a time. We can be there for our friends via the phone. Nowadays you can FaceTime, FaceTime grandma that you can't go see, or FaceTime, someone just to touch base and just to have a conversation. Get around the table, enjoy this time with your kids. My kids are grown and they have their own lives, and I know that where I mentally would have been back in the day when my kids were at home, my mindset about being stuck at home would have probably been different at that time, just because it is stressful, than what my mind thinks it would be now. I think, embrace this time that you have with your family, and if your kids are younger, enjoy these moments. Curl up on the couch, pop some popcorn, watch a movie, snuggle them, just enjoy it. So anyway, I will probably touch base with you all in the next couple of days. Kind of have a couple of little video ideas I'm thinking I might do over the weekend, just to have to put out over next week. Because like I said, I'm not going to be doing grocery home meal plan. I'm not going to be doing any meal prep really on Sunday. So it's just a different time. My channel's going to look a little bit different right now, but we'll get back to it. We'll get back to all the normal things that we do. So just know I'm thinking about you all. Thank you so much for watching my channel, for encouraging me, for sharing things with me. It means so much to me, and I really do appreciate all of you so much. So I I will talk to you all very soon.